Oh, wow. Here it is. I hope you guys liked the overly dramatic intro. You know, I just saw the box sitting there the other day and I thought, I want to have some fun with this. You know, the last time I got to do a movie spoof on the show was like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago when we reviewed the Line 6 Spider 5. You guys remember that? I gotta say, it's a lot of fun doing that sort of thing. If that's something you guys want to see more of, let me know in the comments below, because honestly, I have a lot of fun with that, and I'd rather do that than just sit in the studio and, you know, play guitar very badly for you. So this is the Aviator Elevon 7 Custom. I met Aviator Guitars at Guitar Summit in Mannheim last fall. We got to hanging out and I tried a few of the guitars. I'm like, damn guys, these are really, really, really good. I'd love to put one on the show. And here we are almost a year later and I finally got one. So I'd like to thank the guys at Aviator for, you know, putting me on the top of their priority list. Hey, nice job there, guys. No, seriously, good things come to those that wait. All I can say is, holy fuckballs, is this thing ever incredible. Let me show you. Wow! This guitar is just absolutely gorgeous top to bottom. Wow, I can't find any flaws, any defects. I mean, maybe they're hard to say. That might just be the wood. I don't think that's an issue with the finish. There's certainly no dings or scratches or any flaws that I can find. That's for sure. This is just, somebody gave a shit about this guitar. I gotta say, yeah, the fretwork is just immaculate. Somebody really put some time in on this guitar. And the setup is just beautiful. This guitar just plays like butter. Honestly, this has got to be one of the best playing 7s I've ever had come in the studio. I've had several, you know, by various manufacturers and whatnot. They're all kind of cool, but it seems like I got to fight with them. And I've really been getting back into 6s lately, but this might have just changed my mind. This guitar is an awful lot of fun to play. It's so easy to get to the upper frets. It's so easy to get to the lower frets. Oh yeah, the fan fret design really helps as well. But the neck, while it's a little bit thicker than I'm used to, isn't like, you know, like say like a baseball bat, like a Gibson or something like that. It's really comfortable to play. And it sits great in the classical position. There's some nice bevels on the back here. It's really well thought out. Overall, this is just a beautiful instrument that I'm definitely going to put on the show more than once. That's for sure. Damn, I'm completely blown away. So yeah, we've got, of course, a couple of humbuckers, and it does what humbuckers do, especially when the string is vibrating differently at different parts of the body. So if we hear the neck humbucker, channeling some old school Caius, down-tuned maybe just a little bit more than the original, but not by much. That was a great thing about Caius. They really tuned the fuck down. This guitar is... It's lovely. Oh yeah, right. We've also got a coil tap or coil splitter, whatever the fuck it is. So this really does the spanky single coil thing as well. does it really well. We are going to get a bit of noise here in the single coil mode, so if you've got a gate on your amp, good thing, or get yourself a cock blocker pedal if you can find one. Otherwise, it's a little noisy. Just kick that in like so. So for signal chain, I'm using the Bad Cat links out into my Engel cab with those 2023 vintage 30s. I really like the tone I got. We're using an SM57 and a Sennheiser 906, and we are getting this sound out of it. Absolutely lovely. That's really doing the thing. Thought I'd change it up a little bit from the Mojo tones that I've been using over the last couple episodes, which are phenomenal speakers as well. But hey, that's the great thing about having a bunch of different cabinets. You can change up your tone. Speaking of tone, I wonder how this thing does on cleans. Yep, does cleans. Oh yeah, take it out of single coil mode. Yep, does cleans. Yeah, back on high gain though, that's what this is all about. Anybody ever watch Detroit Metal City? Any of you anime fans out there? If you haven't, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Let's do the drop test. Let's put a strap on the guitar. And let's see how it does for dropping. Nope, no neck dive to speak of. This guitar is extremely well balanced. So another win there for Aviator. Okay, so what's this guitar all about? What's it made of? What are the specs? Let's hit it. Okay, we call that the guitar porn reel. And yeah, what can I say? This is a beautiful instrument to shoot. That's for sure. All I can say is, yeah, I'm really blown away by this. So the baseline price on the Elevon 7 here is 1,950 euros, and the price will go up as you add more components onto the guitar. That translates into 2,136 US dollars, which is kind of a steal when you consider that this is, you know, a semi-custom, whereas say like an off-the-shelf Gibson Mustaine V will cost you 2,800 USD. And honestly, you're probably getting a far better quality instrument than that hunk of crap I got. That's for sure. I completely felt ripped off when I bought that Gibson Mustaine. I would have been much happier with one of these. That's for sure. So yeah, let's give it a 5-star breakdown here. I'll tell you what it's all about. So for packaging, give it 5 stars because, hey, you saw the packing at the beginning there. They took care of this thing. It shipped in a hard shell case, got here all the way from the Czech Republic with no dings, no scratches, no nothing. That's a win in my book. Setup, 5 stars. This is hands down the best playing 7-string I have ever had come through my door. Wow, I am just beyond blown away. Components, 5 stars. You know, we got hip shot bridge, hip shot tuners, the pickups, I don't know what the hell they are. They do the humbucker thing and they're not noisy. We get a coil tap. I even like the switch. There's nothing to complain about on this guitar. Not sure what the nut is. I don't know if that's a Graphtec or not, but all I can say is I'm impressed by how well this guitar stays in tune. I mean, I'm shooting this on August 3rd and the heat and humidity is starting to build up in the control room here because I've got the air conditioning off so I can do my narration. So that being said, I'm really impressed with this. So overall though, and fit and finish, yeah, 5 stars. Can't find any gripes with this at all in any sense of the word. The guitar is just Perfect right out of the box, like it should be. For that kind of price, this is exactly what I'm expecting. So yeah, $21.36 USD isn't exactly the cheapest guitar on the market, but then again, it's actually not bad. It's very competitively priced compared to what you would get for some of the bigger American brand names. And the benefit of this, of course, is you're getting a small shop guitar that's built by a small team who are gonna really pay attention to what's going on with the quality before they let anything out the door. And I think that's what we as guitar players would strive for. That's what we would want for our money. Instead of something mass produced that might make it off the assembly line before its time, this one was handcrafted with care. So, and it really does shine through in the overall design and balance and just everything else. I gotta say, bravo to the Aviator guitar guys. Now, here's the thing about Aviator. I didn't know they were just outside Prague. Actually, I was there last August in that town for a day, and oh God, I want to go back to Prague so bad. It's such a lovely city. And I hadn't met them at the time, so if I ever make it back to Prague, guys, I want to come visit the shop and do a video. Now, if that's something you, the viewers, would like to see, let me know in the comments below if you want me to go do a tour of the Aviator Guitars factory in the Czech Republic. I think we can make that happen. I'm down for an excuse to travel back to Prague. I'm sure my wife could be convinced to do that too. Seriously though, if you ever have the opportunity to go visit Prague in the Czech Republic, go. It's quite a beautiful city. I was pretty blown away. Let's just put it that way. It's definitely one of my favorite cities in Europe, that's for sure. So to the guys at Aviator Guitars, I gotta say, hey, wow, it really shows that you want to please your customers. All I can say is mission accomplished. You guys really knocked it out of the park with this one. Bravo, well done. I am beyond impressed. If you guys want to get your hands on one of the different models from Aviator Guitars, I'll have links to everything in the description below. They've got an online guitar builder where you can check out your different components, your body styles, all that, and it'll put a price list together as well. The lead time, I think, is going to be 3 to 4 months at this point. That's what they were saying in the emails. I could be wrong. I'd say hit them up and ask just how long you'd be waiting to get your guitar, what the shipping fees are going to be, and I can't say for certain what the import fees will be into the US. This guitar was under 350 Canadian dollars in taxes to get it in here into Canada, so it wasn't horrible considering, it's a really damn expensive guitar. So not too bad. It's just one extra expense to keep in mind, especially if you're Canadian America. Might be a little bit different, might be a little bit less, might be a lot less actually. Who knows? Anyway, if you guys like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and all that good stuff. And if you want to check out an awesome custom flying V that I had made in Toronto, Canada, you can check it out right here, Vicious Guitars.